Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll try to help you guys decide on whether you should buy an iPad with the Apple Pencil, as well as which model to go for. This video caters mostly to academics, be it students or professors, but also people who are interested in digital note-taking. So first we're going to be discussing note-taking, which is the main reason why somebody would like to purchase an iPad with the Apple Pencil. For this video I'm going to be using GoodNotes as a note-taking application, but you can obviously choose from a wide variety from the App Store, and in a future video I'll be comparing the two main, which is Notability and GoodNotes, but for the time being we're going to be sticking with GoodNotes. So here we have an empty page to show you all how brilliantly palm rejection is. You can write on it as you would on paper, and then the iPad recognizes only the tip of the pencil and not your palm. The pencil also requires way less pressure than a normal pen or pencil would, so it's great if you suffer from any sort of wrist pain. And also, if you happen to want a more paper-like experience, you can also purchase a screen protector that will do just that. Amazon, AliExpress, and all these sites provide screen protectors that will create a matte film over your iPad so it feels more like a paper. Overall, the transition from paper to an iPad is pretty easy, and I'm sure you'll get used to it in no time. Now let's move on to something a bit more practical, and that is how convenient it is to have an iPad as a study or work companion. To which I answer, well, it's a lot. I know it is a luxury to have an iPad with the Apple Pencil, and you definitely don't need it to be a good student and thrive in university, but the quality of my studying has literally skyrocketed since I got it. I'm able to organize myself more, be more productive, and generally my studying experience has improved so much. Now let me show you how it actually is to study from an iPad, and we're gonna go ahead and choose Biochem, which is one of my favorite subjects, and take a look at my notes. These are actually notes that I made while attending lectures. The first thing that we see here is the fact that I have copy-pasted pictures directly onto my notes, which allows me to actually have diagrams and various sketches, which otherwise I wouldn't be able to because I'm really bad at drawing. I also like to actually load presentations and PDFs, and then while the lecture is on, I can directly make comments and have all my information in one place. I can also use printables directly on my iPad without having to print them. This is one of my study planners and it's available on my website, and I can use it over and over again without wasting paper. Another thing that the iPad allows you to do is multitask, scan documents and create PDFs. There is also another feature that I'd like to mention, and that is the fact that you can actually share your screen while being on a meeting. So if you're a professor or somebody that lectures, this is very, very useful. You can either have the Zoom application directly downloaded on your iPad and share your screen there, or connect your iPad to the MacBook or laptop you're using and then share your screen with the help of QuickTime. And because I know some of you are interested in drawing, let me introduce you to Adobe Sketch, which is a great free alternative to Procreate. And as you can see here, I've messed around with it and it's not really bad, I mean, even for beginners. And I know what you're thinking right now, you're probably wondering, can I do all that with just the basic model? Truth be told, yes you can. You definitely don't need to buy an Air, let alone a Pro model, especially because for just some daily studying, a bit of Netflix, browsing, even some light gaming, the basic model is more than enough. Having said that, there are a few reasons why you might want to consider going to an iPad Air or an iPad Pro, and the first thing is the screen size. I have a 6th generation 2018 iPad and it is a 9.7 inches screen. So we have an A5 notebook here, and if I place that onto my screen, you can basically see how much space you have to work with when taking notes. Bear in mind that the newer version of this, the 2020 basic model, has a slightly bigger screen. It's 10.2 inches, which means that you can have more space to work with, and you can always zoom in and then zoom out. So I believe you have no problem taking notes even on a smaller screen like the basic model. Two things you should also consider before you purchase a more powerful and expensive iPad is if you plan on replacing your laptop completely, or if you also want to run programs like Final Cut Pro, which are very demanding. Other than that, I truly believe the basic model is the perfect fit for most people. I honestly don't believe you need more power than that, especially if you're now just starting with digital note-taking. This combination is perfect. That's all for today, guys. If you have any questions, please leave a comment and I'll get to you as soon as possible. Like this video, share it with a friend, and consider subscribing for more. I'll see you guys on my next video.